Good morning. Good morning. Welcome all those folks that are on here live, and then all those that will watch on the replay. Greetings and salutations. I hope that you're having a good day. We have some beautiful weather here in Florida. We got clear skies at the moment. I think there's a cold front coming down. It's supposed to give us some scattered showers, but I guess the whole eastern part of the United States is going to get some cooler weather, and it's a great day. I took a couple as I came in this morning. The sky was lit up, just sunrise, and got a couple pictures and a nice little video. So, like I said, welcome everybody here, and hope that you're doing well. I got a few things to get through today, and um, so we'll start at it. One thing that I'll start on immediately because I had this week we had two new washers delivered. We had taken out two that were in bad shape. We replaced the set of dryers in the office laundry, so we got a new set of dryers there. And I had them come in, and there's a couple others that are needing repair. One needs a new coin box, and one needs a new motherboard. And they told me that they would be in next week to get those finished up. But in the clubhouse, we think that somebody is overloading our washers. And I put a note on the board that on those washers, you only want to put them about 3/4 full because they get out of balance and snap this ring off at the top, beat it up, and then it's no good. It, as if it's overload, if you have it too much in it, it's overloaded, and two things happen. They'll get out of balance, shake the tub around, and destroy that ring. Also, being out of balance with too much in it, they can't spin as fast. Your laundry will not it won't spin out the water. So please, in the club, because lately the repair calls for the clubhouse washing machines has been fairly high. So please, and then whenever a machine has a problem, uh, we need to know about it in office, which machine, where it's at, and what the problem is, so that we can. When I do call the repair CSE for repairs, I tell them what's the matter with the machine. They don't spend extra time trying to diagnose, what it was that was the matter. Like I said, coins or whatnot. So remember to do that. All right, the washers. We've had get a lot of damage, and it's expensive to get them fixed and writing on parts and that. All right. As we are people already coming back. Um, I don't know if they'll be staying here for how long they'll be staying here. A lot of people are coming back for 2 weeks, couple weeks, and then going back for the holidays. The welcome to all those that are new in the park, and we are seeing everybody. Of course, make sure you let the office know that you're back, and the condition, how you want your mail handled. If you want box open or not yet or whatever, and makes the office knows. Of course, most everybody that hasn't been here will need the new gate cards. You're going to have to stop at the office first. But if you come in during non-office hours, I'm not going to replay that video here unless somebody requests it. I don't know how quickly I could pull it up, but we have on our Facebook page, but especially on our YouTube channel, we have a video on how to use the new box at the gate that has a directory, and you pull up your name on the directory. But please call us ahead of time, and make sure we have your phone number, your cell phone number that you can call with. So when you get to the gate, if it's off hours and we're not here, the office is not here, pull up your name on the directory, and you touch on your name on the touch screen. It works just like your phone does, and it'll call you. Once you answer that call, you want to scroll up your numerical pad that you were calling out, or you're going to press a button because you are going to press the number 9. So if you've called yourself, press that number 9. It will give you a tone. It'll end the call and will open the gate. And that way you can get in, and that's how you can access the park without us here and without the new cards. But we do have to have your correct phone number. If you've changed cell phones, change cell phone numbers, we have to make sure it's going to call the phone that you have with you. And part of the process, we're getting everybody's address and contact information corrected in our system in case you've got a different address for mailing or different phone numbers or different email. And I really would like there's quite a few people that we don't have your emails for. If you're interested in the doing the electronic voting, we'll have the paper ballots. We'll be sending November 12th is the day that the first notice of the election will have to be mailed out. So we'll probably we were looking the other day, and November 10th, we'll put the first notice of election in the mail. But if you go to the ONR website or email me at manager@aoaks.net, then we can send you the invite, and you have to fill out consent forms to get electronic notices and to vote online. And the ONR will have us vote. You can vote online, be a little bit easier, and make the count go a little bit quicker. But just do remember, once you vote, either method, paper ballot or the electronic voting, once you've done your vote, it's locked in. So, all right, that is on that. The gate and the video, people arriving back. I'll show you. This is the new box, and this shows us, and that's got the directory on it there, and that is how you access. Oops, let's see. How do I want this? I meant to do something like this. There we go. Yeah, this will work. Anyway, that accesses the directory, and it'll pull up your name. We have to have correct a couple of things, but it's pretty good, and it works just like your phone. You in the box there, you're going to enter. You touch that box at the top and bring up a keyboard down at the bottom, and then you enter the name in. Now, few people, when they've gotten their cards, I don't have the card sitting back here with me. Let me remove this. A few people have gone like this and pointed it at that reader. That does not read your cards. That is only the touchscreen and directory. This is the reader that is on top. You see the gate operator there? That's what reads the cards. And if you have your card up and high as you pull up to it is the best time. Don't go like this out the side window to the reader. Up and high in the windshield of your car. Mine's card is mounted in my truck at the top of the windshield, and I don't have to touch it, move it at all, and it reads it from far away. In fact, when I'm backing around in the morning, it reads it, opens the gate while I'm backing around. So it works pretty good that way.
I don't have an answer for that. Is there something else I can help with?
I don't know.
Okay, it's no big deal that you don't know.
Watch. Why is it? Well, watch is talking to me. Sorry about that. Okay. Guess I'll put it on. Can I put it on Do Not Disturb? Ring. Hold for silent. Okay. Hold for silent. There we go. All right. Sorry about that. Okay. That's where the new reader is. That's what it has to face, and it has to be a little bit high. And like I said, if you present it before you actually get to the gate, and some people are putting it on their visor, putting the card on, attach it to the visor. I bought 100 little card things to slip in we'll give you one if you need to do that. Attach it to your visor. Mine is actually attached to the windshield, but it looked like it warped it a little bit because of the heat in there. So maybe that's not the best idea. But with the visor, you just flip your visor down, and it seems to read it real well. We also have the stickers, the transponder stickers, which you can attach to your windshield. But just know the first sticker is free. You get two things, either 2 cards, a card and a sticker. Yeah, 2 cards or a card and a sticker. If the per lot, okay, you're allowed that. But if the sticker, if you change cars, if you had to get a new one because they say that if you take it off, it's going to ruin it, then the next sticker will cost $10 because once again, it's not unusable and we have to buy a new one. All right. There is, as people are coming back, I kind of like 2 little things on this. You're going to be cleaning up your place and getting it ready and taking your shutters off. There is a new code in Florida that if you're occupying your house, this is only for if you're living in your house, not while you're gone or if nobody's in it. But they want the shutters taken off of all the windows because they don't want, as for fire, access for people getting out in case of a fire and for access for firemen to fight the fire. It's just one of those things that they have put in law that you must remove your shutters if you're occupying your house, and there's no, and I think it's at the end of November is when it has to be done by. So just be aware of that. There's no big deal here. I think everybody removes their shutters and that. As you're cleaning up and you might decide to change something on your house, remember that painting, changing anything on the outside that changes the appearance of your park model, RV, the site, requires a site modification form. The rules and regulations say that all changes have to be approved by the association. And right now, the association, of course, is the board, and I am representing the board. And so I do the approvals. And that process, we've created the site modification form. At the end of, if you look on the rules and regulations, the site modification guidelines are at the end, and that's where the rules are on for your sites, some additional rules. And so for skirting your trailer, how long, before you have to skirt it. And I just have to approve. So before you start on something, you should turn in that site modification. Very few site modifications I've turned down. Most of the time, people, if there's something that we've had to work on, we come to an agreement, and that's basically to protect the park from somebody, like, I don't know, using used material to build something, and it be, not very aesthetically pleasing. So that is, remember to do that. If you're going to make any changes on the site, including painting, even the color of your door is supposed to be approved. So, if you paint your door. So just remember that. Okay. All right. Next item. Oh, people coming back. Tammy and Victoria are out today. We don't know where they caught the bug from, but they did caught a bug. And as we know, so people traveling from state to state, it's easy to pick up because you come in contact with many, many more people. Do remember, kind of wash your hands, be cautious of what germs you could pick up, and use hand sanitizer. I know I'm running my hands around a lot. And then if you are sick and wanting the fever, please don't, be out where people are and on that. So just be careful along that way. Help everybody stay healthier and just, follow common sense guidelines as far as making sure you don't spread germs. Okay. All right. It is October. This is the first week in October. The maintenance fee was due October 1st. You have the 15th to get it in, so you don't get a late fee. So $544. Remember that. $544 is the October maintenance fee. The next one's due in January of $544. In March, at the budget meeting, we'll get a new budget and approved, and we'll see what the amount for next year will be. For that first one will be on due April 1st. So remember that. Somebody asked today, if you use the ACH, which means we automatically take it out of your checking account with ACH, the processing people now are charging $2 for that, $2 for the ACH fee. If you have to use a credit card or debit card, that is a 3% charge on that. And for $544, I was told that it's $19.04 if you use your card. So be aware of that. So if you see a $2 charge along with your $544 or the $546 they may take out, that's the ACH charge that they are charging us. Okay. Well, I hadn't looked at the comments yet. Okay. Let's see if there's any questions. Oh, we have 45 folks on. Nice seeing everybody here. Bernie and Ed and Linda, Jeanette, Jack and Bev, Sig, Carol, Dan, Pat, Nancy, Lisa Taylor, and Marlene. Now I did this time tell me if it worked. In the dial my calls, I tried to put the link to the Facebook page. Tell me if that worked. I don't know. I didn't test it, but I tried to do the same as I've done for the YouTube to provide that link so that you wouldn't have to be searching around for the live broadcast. So if anybody's got any info on that, let me know. Okay, just got a couple more items here as we're going. Having a little bit of problem. I've been notified that there are still some cats running around at night. Folks, our rules say that any animal that you have as a pet, when it's outside, must be on a leash. Have a collar and be on a leash. You cannot let your cats out at night because they get into other people's property, sit on other people's cars, and that is our rules. No cats are to be let outside. They're on a leash. You have a pet that's indoors or on a leash. That is, and no tying it out outside. That is also in the rules that you're not allowed to tie it out outside. You must be with it and in control of your pet. All right. Also, along that line, do not feed your cats or dogs outside. Do not have the food outside. I imagine if you're sitting there with your dog and you have water and time, and you're sitting there with the dogs, you can have your food sitting there. But do not leave any pet food outside overnight. Feral cats will come get it. It'll attract raccoons. It'll attract mice and rats. And it's not allowed. And you're not allowed to feed wild animals in Florida. And we don't want to have to set up any more traps and try. Because most times we can relocate them, but we just don't need that extra work. So, and that is against the rules, against the state law. Florida, you're not allowed to feed wild animals. All right, and the cats aren't to be loose. Once again, one last item: the community channel has been up and going. That's channel 909. All of a sudden, my yeah, I'm sure it's 909, 900 or 909. Anyway, if you go through the Blue Stream and you go over to 550, the next channel should be 909. If it skips to 1100, then call Blue Stream, the customer service number, which go to banners here and put that number on the screen. I should have it. There we go. That's the Blue Stream number. Customer service for Ancient Oaks is 863-216-2505. And sometimes they have to reboot something so that you can get the community channel. Victoria updates that and keeps that. The calendar will be on there. She puts the last live that I've had on there and a few other things. If you need that number, you can call the office and we'll give you that number. And then I guess also, if you put in your contact list, this is the gate. It does have caller ID when it says it uses the internet to call out. But when the gate calls you, when you have people that you want to let in or you let yourself in, that is the number that it uses for the caller ID, 863-462-4794. All right. And go back to comments. I think I got a new one here. Lisa reminded me. I said 909. She is saying it is 901. I'm sorry about that. Okay. There we are. That is, and make sure you can get that community channel. Every so often. That's been one thing. We had a few people that when they got back, they either said they didn't know about the gate cards, and you have to take some effort to be in communication. Either check the website, be on the dial my calls, or have us at the correct one. I'm going to start trying to use the ONR more, which is the I don't know what's anyway the ONR, which has a feature where I can also send out texts and emails. Anyway, make sure we have your email address, and if you get something from us, please read it and then keep up to date with all the changes or things that you need to be aware of. Would really appreciate that. Because some people said, well, we should do more mailings. Well, mailings are expensive. I had Tammy kind of figured out, and for stateside residents, if we put one piece of paper in a regular standard envelope, it costs us at least $1 to send that out. And if we do a complete mailing for 686 residents, we are getting, that's over $700 for mailing. That's for one page. And that's the stateside. Canadian, to send the envelopes to Canada is even more expensive. And so mailings are expensive. And unfortunately, we at least got feedback on this last mailing. A fair amount of people did not read that mailing at all. So it's almost like, not a complete waste, but it makes it kind of not as useful as it should be and not very cost effective. Emails and text are almost free, and you put your list on, and you can keep up on that. But you do have to read them, and I'll try to be as clear as possible on them. And you can always email me at manager@aoaks.net or call the office, and we can answer any questions. And it would be especially helpful as people return each year. Before you head back here, call us and check on if there's anything new that you need to be made aware of. And that would really help out. All right. Well, I think that's it for the day. Remember, be safe. Wash your hands often, as they say. We don't want people getting sick. Yourself, as you're traveling, you got many people that you're coming in contact with. If you have a fever, please, stay away from people so you don't spread the fever, spread any germs, and kind of be aware along that line. Because as you come back and join our activities, just be cautious of spreading any germs. This is not a germ-related cough. That's from my acid reflux that I've had for years. Lung damage, I guess. Anyway, okay. Appreciate everything that everybody does. We hope that we have this place looking good for you. We are still working on improving as we go along. We are working on one of the sewer tanks that it needed to be some old metal needed to be cut out and welded in. expensive project there, but it had to be done to keep those things going. The doors are put in the clubhouse. New windows are in the clubhouse. The next step on they're going to get the handicap portion of the doors installed very soon. And next thing we're going to work on is the bottom edge of the siding and getting that replaced. So we're worked on that, replace some concrete, and just going along there. So have a very good weekend. Appreciate everybody that did come in and has joined us. And we will be looking forward to seeing you if you're one of our seasonal residents and coming back. Keep coming to our lives. Go ahead and hit that like. It's not for me, but it helps that it keeps the communication algorithm for Facebook to put it out to people that are associated with the Ancient Oaks Facebook page. So hit that like, and we'll catch you on the next one. Enjoy your weekend, and just have a great weekend. Live long and prosper. We will catch you on the next one.